All right. And we are broadcasting live, so that is cool. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights. For those who are going to join in, you will remember our eternal ritual, which is getting a hold of everybody and letting them know that we're out there. So, let's hope that that's already broadcasting, is it? In order to make my, what do I want to say? In order to make my new... I wrote the second half of my article about my European travels for Vance, for Brandt, and in order to make my... As a consequence... I wrote the second half. As a consequence, I posted a lot of videos of some of the battlefields at Eckmühl, and so I've got to click past those and find the link for YouTube. Alright, we'll say Sam. Here we go. We'll post it to the honors forum because we like those guys. And hopefully some of them will join us. Any luck? I do have to figure out where YouTube always is pulling my my thumbnails for the videos from, because I always seem to be one back.
Huh.
I don't understand. All right. Because right now it's showing Shiloh. There we are. And one more to Brandt. And it's sent. All right.
Reverse that for 30 seconds. I bumped something I didn't mean to bump.
All right. Hey, Red Sox. Good evening to you. So, as Doug makes his way, because that's who I got over here, towards fixing his stuff, I will observe a couple of things. First of all, we're back.
No, just reverse time on the table.
Oh shoot! Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize what you were telling me. Let me see if I can get back far enough.
Probably one more. Yep, still isn't doing it.
Should I do a reload? Just do a reload?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, reload it is. Boop. That's why we save things. And I challenge all my friends out there, try to do this on an actual tabletop. You can't do it. There it is. Look at that. Like there were never any problems.
Just like magic.
Just like magic. Gotta get rid of these. But no, as I shared with some folks a while ago, I don't know as I made the best decision suggesting we play one of the largest battles that's available for Blucher as our very first time out. 33 turns and all this stuff. But On the other hand, it has inspired a lot of guys, including Ross, who from the old Meldrum Wargamers, but also Zuferd. He has put out a brand new Blucher scenario using these same sort of principles, but with a lovely map that I think he got from JMM, who did the Great Hist War Napoleonics games for the computer. So there's a lot of enthusiasm there. But we are at Aspern-Essling. We are on. This is our third go at this. This is our continuing third story. It's getting down towards the end. We should be able to wrap up tonight, but I really did want to fight this one to the finish because it's actually been a lot of fun and has given us a pretty good sense of what the Blucher rules have and what they don't have. But to remind everybody of the story, Napoleon Bonaparte, coming from down here in the south, crosses these bridges and makes his way all the way up here off this Lobau Island, thinking he is chasing the Archduke Charles. He thinks Charles is retreating just the way he did in 1805 as he ran off to, well, it wasn't the Archduke Charles at the time, it was Francis, his brother. But as they ran off to Austerlitz, the great Napoleonic victory, he wasn't. He was turning around, and he was going to turn around and smash Napoleon in the face. And this is Napoleon's first significant setback with him on the field, and it's going to cause all sorts of problems later on down the line. But this is the spring of 1809, and as you can tell just by going over here to our little turn counter, we are a chunk of the way into it. We are, we only go to 33 turns, and each one of these is a half turn. So we completed the 21st turn, so now we're heading into the 22nd, which, although no, this must be the 21st turn, because the odd turns belong to the attacking Austrians, if memory serves me correctly. Or do I have that backwards?
I think you're correct.
Yeah, because I seem to recall I went last. In fact, I know I went last because I looked at the video. So, with all that by the way of preface, the first thing I have to do, if we go down here, and we have to go here and we realize we get a few extra momentum dice. I will go here. We actually get 6 momentum dice, if memory serves me correctly. And so I'm going to roll those for Doug. The way Blucher works, I'm going to roll these dice, and this will determine how many actions Doug has. So let's find out. He can't see this. It's a secret. I made a mistake. I forgot to delete the dice that were left over from last time. Strange thing about this irreplaceable Mr. Stump's die roller, but there it is. So I roll my secret dice. And that's how many actions that Doug has that he can perform. You can all see that secret number. So I say to him, Archduke Charles, commencify with your behaviorication. We've decided that you can pretty much see everything, so we skip this information phase. But now you will activate units and move them, beginning with core activations.
Right. So, trying to get back in and remember all of this.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
We'll be kind. We will be kind to each other.
Do we remember what the range is for artillery?
I would say no, and I'm just going to go look. It's right down here.
Because I sure as hell don't remember.
Artillery fire short range is 2 base widths, which is 6 inches, and it's up to long range is up to 8 base width, which is 24 inches.
All right, so these guys are the 2nd Brigade 56 line are in trees. Do I remember correctly that we can't shoot at them because they're in trees?
Those fellers are, however, close enough such that they can shoot out, so therefore you can shoot in. You may shoot at them.
All right. So it's core activations, movement, then we do shooting.
Correct.
So this is coming back here.
To answer Red Sax's question, when we're going to do What a Tanker, we'll do What a Tanker after Trafalgar, just because I want to finish Trafalgar and we need a big group. So I'm going to grab the first big group and do Trafalgar. But no, Vance, and one of the big things is that our guy Vance has been away on some travels, so he has not been available. But I do definitely want to get back and play some What a Tanker.
I don't know at this point that I have any actual... Well, yeah, I probably do. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this. So we'll go with the 2 Clary infantry regiments.
Yes.
And call that a brigade or call that a corps activation.
So it's first corps, so we know that's appropriate, and that's 1 point each.
Okay, so Infantry Regiment 42 is right up close here to the 26th Light.
He sure is.
And I want to go ahead and hit them in the flank.
You're not going to be able to do that because you're going to hit this guy first.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember here. So
yeah, Blucher is real straight ahead type stuff.
All right, well, there was really no point in doing a corps activation then.
All right. Well, you haven't moved anybody, so it didn't cost you nothing.
Yep. We're just going to have to do individual activations. There's no other way around it.
All right, costing you 2 points apiece.
Because there just ain't nothing here.
Well,
so we're going to activate Infantry Regiment 10.
I see them there.
Okay. What's their movement again?
2 inches.
2 inches?
2 inches. Or sorry, 2 base widths. I'm a fool. 6 inches.
Right. 6 inches. It's going to still hit these guys, though.
Yeah, I think that's a... I'm going to, I think you get some wiggle there. I'm going to scooch these guys for you.
All right, so he hits that guy right there.
I should say.
All right, that was 2 points.
I know I'm going to shock you when I say you may continue. Somebody just joined chat.
OJ's dad.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Didn't see you around.
I just got home.
Can you see the game yet? Mike?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. I see people moving units around.
That's what we need.
Alrighty. I gotta get some guys out of the way is what it amounts to, because I can't do a whole lot.
I'd like it if you made a little room for me. You're killing me over here.
Yeah, I can't get to you is the problem. All right, so Infantry Regiment 50.
Yes.
They're pretty well shot out. I'm going to retire them.
All right. I believe this is not the first time I suspect I'm going to have to go grab these rules. As long as the unit meets the criteria described in Chapter 4, they're just picked up and put onto the Nisenau. All right. Where's the... And they do not count. There we go. They must not... Are you within 6 inches of me?
I am not.
And may you trace a straight line of movement of any length through any passable terrain through a table edge without that line passing enemy units.
Yes.
He may leave.
To get out of Dodge.
Wiedronkel has left the... Wiedronkel has left the building.
He is tired. And we're going to do the same thing. Well, maybe not. All right, so I'm going to move Allern.
Okay.
And if I remember, a simple move, they can turn and then move, right?
Correct. Correct.
So,
Sorry to interrupt, but what game and battle are we playing?
It's the Battle of Aspern-Essling, and we're using the Blucher rules.
Cool.
Yeah, this is actually... Doug and I have been at this thing for over 6 hours.
all right, so that's another 2 points.
Okay, so Red Sachs is saying that you... Are you talking about the one where he actually made contact, Red? Because he... Oh, I see what he's saying. Yep, he's right. This guy can't hit here. This line has to go through the unit you're attacking.
Okay, so he didn't get stopped there.
Yeah, he'll get stopped. That's the problem. He can't go on.
So he stopped, but he can't attack.
Correct.
But he can't go on.
Correct.
That is inexplicably insane.
I disagree. I think it's the same problem I've got here. It's a huge... It's the footprint of the unit. You're trying to...
Well, yeah, but we're right there. We can't shoot at you.
Why can't you... Well, you can't shoot at me because I'm in a melee. Well, no, I'm not. That's right. I specifically avoided that melee. That's why I'm assuming there's a gap. If I'm in this melee, you can't... Yeah, I can't be in a melee. Why couldn't you... Why couldn't you back up and shoot me? Here.
Well, I suppose that's my point.
Right? It seems to me if you're right there, you can shoot me.
All right, good enough.
I think. See why not?
Good enough. I just can't do much. All right. Infantry Brigade 18.
Mm-hmm.
Turning him.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Just to get him the hell out of the way.
Can't say I blame you.
All right, so Siegenthal.
Yes.
Turning him. and moving him.
Forget how far my forward zone is. Engaged. As defined on page 19.
We'll call him there.
Yeah, 3 inches in front of me.
Does what?
That means you gotta stop. Yeah, you're engaged by this guy.
All right.
That's 6 for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just really can't remember enough about this game to remember what the hell I want to do or the rules. So I'm going to call it done.
Okay. That does. You had many other points, as you might imagine. So it's your turn to shoot at me.
All right, we'll go. We'll fire these positional batteries at 56 line.
I'd rather you didn't, but I suppose I can't make you not. 7 inches and change. So we look down here. How many die? Well, that's not combat. We want shooting. You are firing at a target that has cover. All right. Trace LOF from center point to target. Must be in 45-degree frontal arc. Is you roll the number of dice equal to your elan, which in your case your ammo number,
which is 4.
You have it rounding up because you have a penalty, so 2. Do you have that bonus?
What bonus?
That big gun thing? Any bonuses? You do not.
I have no idea.
This is that's the if you look at some guns, I've got that heavy shot thing. And 1 or 2 might.
I don't see anything on here that would indicate that there's.
Right. Ergo, 2 dice, and you are looking for 6s. No hit. Who's next?
All right, so I would assume that Clary here can fire. The Infantry Regiment 42 can fire.
I would conclude just so. I don't see why I couldn't. The only question I have, I don't know if there's anything about obscuring targets, but I don't think there is, because I don't think I'm in melee there. I don't think you can stay in melee that way. Hey, Brant. I suppose it bears a quick peek. Fire phase. Must trace a line of fire from its center point to any point of any one unit. Any target unit that is at least partially within the shooter's frontal arc and to which a line of fire may be traced is a legal target.
Okay, so you know why Infantry Regiment 10 can't fire?
Why is that?
Because it moved.
Oh. Right.
Which, again, I probably wouldn't have done had I
So then-
remembered the rules.
So then don't move him back. I'm not gonna. What difference would it make to me? By all means, take the move back.
What's the range? That's what I can't remember.
It's
Probably
also-
wouldn't matter.
It's on the chart over there. Infantry fire, 1 base width is volley, 2 is skirmish, so up to 6 inches.
So yeah, it makes sense for him to move just to have gotten closer to do something.
Okay.
So good enough. But in this particular case, Infantry Regiment 42 will fire.
This is gonna hurt, I think, because he's within that. He is within what they call, and it just confuses me. He is in volley range.
Right.
He rolls dice equal to a lan.
So 6 dice.
6 dice. Now, you'll notice he has that bonus because he's got that cannon.
Right.
So that means 1/5 hits. Any penalties? No cover, no concealed. You're not obstructed. You're not firing at artillery. Shooter. Nope. So 6 dice, I think you said, and 1/5. Looking for 6s, but 1/5 counts.
So it looks like 2 hits.
That would be correct. Ouch. Down to 4. Down to 4 line.
All right. So number 10 can't fire. Stutterheim did not move here.
Correct.
So he can fire at 2nd Brigade Albert here.
All right. And you'll notice he's got that little skirmish dude.
Yep.
I assume that's a bonus. Especially, oh, that's right. If it's at skirmish range.
Which it should be. He's at 4.3 inches.
That's right. So we would say long range. So it's halved. How many elan do you have there?
6.
So 3, but 1/5 counts.
And that's one of them.
Sure is. Oh,
Yep.
hey, that's a kill.
It's a kill or
Oh, that's a kill because I only had to see I was on the 2. Scoot
Right.
over to 1. I'm done. That's a kill.
it doesn't mean you still have the one?
No. Remember, we've been doing it such that it's the power to the right of the marker.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Gotcha.
Cost me 1 morale, I believe. Blink. Down to a scant 10.
Okay. Well, might as well have Siegenthal.
Yeah, he's gonna have to shoot.
He's got to fire on closest.
Yep.
So the 57th line.
Lawrence.
He's got skirmishers.
Yeah. So it's
Oh.
3 dice? Yep. 3 dice, but a 5 counts.
Yep.
Nothing there.
And none of them.
Nothing there.
Nothing at all. I think that's all the shooting except for... Yeah, I could shoot these guys, but I'm not going to.
I was gonna say that'd be your last shot.
Yeah. Haven't been particularly effective anyway. Yeah, so I think that's basically it.
Yeah, no. Brandt asked the question, do the footprints ever shrink? No, they don't. At this level of abstraction, you're talking brigades. The idea is you're not really looking at 3 by 3 inches of guys filling every square inch. It's this kind of space with enough room inside it to maneuver effectively. That's something Frank Chadwick argued back, the guy who really invented this concept when he wrote Volley and Bayonets. So. All right, so you've got no melees, correct?
Nope.
All right. Well, shoot. That takes us then, I think. I'll check my turn list. Fire phase. Units that did not move may fire. Resolve all combats. Check for reinforcements. We have none. Check army morale. It's not great. It's not great. I looked at it, and it's not great. I looked at it, and it is not great. Oh, actually, it's 14. That's right. Because that's the number of units I've lost. I repeat, it's not great. What I need to check, though, is whether that allows for the deducts because you're sitting on 2 of the villages. I'll have to check that when next you move. All right, so that scooches us over to turn 22.
BC's joined the game too.
Ponce. Okay, you I personally invited, Mr. Cat.
I don't know if he's joined the chat yet or not, but he's in the game. Yeah, he's not on the chat yet.
Let me get him.
I just snuck my own way in.
Well, you're clever that way. You're clever and sneaky that way. That's funny. He's not even showing up as online, though. That's funny.
That's what he gets for it being like 80 degrees down there still.
Yeah, and you know, Red, you're right. I mean, there's a certain extent to which the Elan represent shrinkage, but it's more, I don't know if that's raw numbers or just the guys falling apart. But with the turn having moved on, Doug, you want to give me some Mo dice?
Let's do that.
Fortunately, I can't show the folks at home how much Mo dice I got.
Oh, wow.
Is that a good wow or a bad wow? You'll never tell.
So, yeah, so I need to drop all these back down to... nothing.
You. Okay, BC, are you on?
Finally, yes.
Okay, just for the record, you were invited.
Yes, I noticed. I mean, I got on and you weren't there, so I just started playing something, and then I get off and I checked and I'm like, hey, they're in Tabletop Simulator. What the hell? And I looked and oh, look, there's a notification of a message. Why did Steam not tell me that?
Boo.
Anyway.
So Doug and I are pounding away at each other at Aspern-Essling. You should all
Sounds
learn how
hot.
It sounds incredibly sexy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just rolled my momentum dice, so I'm figuring out the problem is, and it's not like I'm revealing some great military secret when I say this. I've got...
You have 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Napoleon would have put it exactly that way.
In other words, he has you right where he wants you, Doug.
Right. Yeah, boy, oh boy, you'll see. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't see how I cannot. So, we activate 4 core. In range. I activate 4 core with a 1. Come on, stop it. And a 2.
Alright, so you activated 2 units
Correct.
of 4 core.
Correct.
Alright.
Now,
So you expended
2
2
points.
of the points.
2 of my massive pool of points that I do not know the size of.
You may continue.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got it. Oh, that's right. You shot a hole in here.
I did.
You did. You, in fact, did. I'm going to continue on that 4-core activation. I believe I'm in range. Well, no, it's 1 base width, isn't it? Yep, I'm not. All right. 2, 2, 2. The other thing is, for those following along and playing the home game, I did successfully manage to completely bugger up my deployments.
Which is surprisingly easy in this game.
Yeah, as may be, I blame myself. As do all these poor bastards under my command. No, but I gotta get something done. I really gotta get something done. So. Oh, of course it is. Son of a... Gotta try something. Individual activations, please.
Okie doke.
Two points.
Okay. There's 2 more, and you can keep on going.
Thank you kindly. I'm trying to do geometry in my head, and I'm not good at it. But that'll do. Two more. May I continue?
Keep going. Keep going.
Two more. I think I'm going to have to turn ever so slightly. If I can. Nope. Because I don't think, to the point that we were making... Oh, that sucks. He is just off true. Okay.
All right, so he's not moving, so you didn't spend this.
Correct. Because he can move, but he can't move the way I need him to make him useful to me. Yeah, I don't know any other way to do this.
There's got to be something that sucks for you about having crossed that river.
I'm standing on uneven terrain. I mean, you get one.
Right.
I got one disadvantage no matter what I do. Right. So
right.
I'm rolling 2 dice, and not loving life. Let me tell you. But I don't.
It's
know.
not going to be great.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. It's. I suppose I could try to come up with a cunning plan. I just don't know what that is right now.
Going backwards, going to Vienna is the cunning plan.
Yeah, well, right. That was, and as Brandt is always asking me, what happened in history? That was Napoleon's cunning plan.
Right.
Leaving. All right, 2 more, please.
Nappy did lose this battle, right?
Correct. It's really a tactical draw. It's a strategic draw, but on the field, it's a defeat.
Right, because he was able to withdraw in good order.
Correct. Okay. And a couple months later, he's going to come back and fight Wagram the field is much bigger, but pretty much right here. Such that these two villages, which had a whole grand 3 months to... As you can see, this isn't going well for either the people of Essling or the people of Aspern. If you can imagine how much fighting is going on in those streets between these brigades were slamming into each other. Within 3 months, there's going to be another battle even bigger that takes place right inside those villages. Yeah, it's not a good deal for them.
Time to move.
I'd have thought about it.
Probably the big thing from Napoleon's perspective is it costs him lawn.
Uh-huh. Right here.
It is a bad... It doesn't help with his reputation, though he obviously comes back, but it does cost him lawn, and that is costly.
I think too,
forever after.
It's costly personally. Because it was one of the few guys that could really tell Napoleon where to step off.
Yep.
And who he listened to. And you wonder if Lon had been alive in 1812, where Napoleon might have stopped in Russia.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Hey, it says Drupal. Epic. Ooh. And Epic Fox Tabletop. Well, first of all, yeah, Doug had been on me for a little bit to go, hey, could we actually finish a game for a change? And so we said that...
Doug, that's a totally radical concept.
It's almost right up there with unboxing actual board games.
And getting your counters clipped.
Right.
Well, no,
I did both of those today.
What'd you clip?
Interceptor Ace from Compass.
What do you think so far?
It looks pretty good. I mean, I love Night Fighter Ace, obviously, and can't wait to try this, although I might not have too much time to play it this weekend.
No.
Totally off topic, sorry.
No. I like the idea of sitting around talking about games. All right, I'm gonna
Go figure.
I'm gonna scooch these guys, Doug, for 2.
Yeah.
May I continue?
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna go all the way up behind him. I got movement for days, and I'm gonna move these guys also for 2.
Sorry to interrupt. Is this a hill right here? This little thin...
It is a berm. It's a berm
Okay,
that does not interrupt movement. It does not cause rough movement. It does not block fire, but in melee, it affords a +1 bonus to the defender.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
You can continue, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, bother. The French is commanded by Winnie the Pooh.
I think he's busy in China.
The lesson that we've learned is that Serrano is really no better than Napoleon.
I mean, first of all, I can live with that, really.
Right.
If that's the standard to which I'm held, I'm fine failing. That's good.
Well, just to my untrained eye, this is kind of a crappy position to be in the first place, forcing a river crossing like this against a...
Well,
It looks like he's got the
here's
same
thing.
number of troops.
And speaking of Napoleon, for whom, I'm sitting here wearing my Napoleon shirt from Game World, so come on. But in truth, Napoleon's mistake is strategic or operational. It's not tactical. He thinks he's chasing somebody. And just like Han Solo in the Death Star, he chases those stormtroopers so they turn around, and suddenly he realizes he's made a bad decision. And that's what Napoleon is up against. He realized, I mean, look at this. This is what Charles is bringing down. Doug is sitting on a whole corps back here. I mean, and I give him credit for doing it. It's exactly what he bloody well should do. But every time I look at, all right, I'm going to shatter this core. I'm going to shatter that core. Great. What are you doing about these jokers back here? Oh, and these fools.
Yeah.
It's which is why Ross McGee, the guy who set this up, did a very nice job of building a few things in that do benefit the French, especially in terms of victory levels, but still. Okay, all right, I gotta stop goofing. I really do. And no, Just because I know you want me to, I am not going to attack a prepared position with my cavalry.
Rather battered cavalry while you're
Oh,
at it.
hey, those guys did their job. I love
They
those.
did.
I love those dudes.
They
but
they
yeah,
did.
no, I am not sending them. I am not sending them.
I'm gonna say the first cuirassiers are pretty blown at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm having thoughts, but I also have to get them out of there to retire them. All right, can I snitch these guys in here? Because that's really what I want to do. Well, first of all, let me ask this dumb question. Oh yeah, okay, good. I can shoot you. That's fine. Alright. Where's my 4-corps lads? Alright, I'm gonna get a move here. May I continue?
Yep.
Get another move here. May I continue?
Yep, you can.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
You're not wrong about that either. Well, here's the other thing. I got my Imperial Guard sitting here smoking cigarettes. Which I could really... Alright, let's do this for another.
Oh.
May I proceed?
Keep going.
Thank you kindly. Turning at the end of the turn this time. May I go again?
Yes.
May I go again?
Hold on here a second.
Sorry.
I think I may be one set of moves behind, but I'm not sure. But yes, you can go again.
Oh, Red, don't start with me about ECMO. Having now been there, I'm here to tell you that if you're looking for signs of Nappy's decline, you don't have to look any farther than the fact that he didn't destroy Charles. Every time the dude gets away from him, you know, even after Wagram, it's not the total victory it should have been. No, it drives me nuts. One more over here. How about now? Can I go?
Yes, you can.
Oh my goodness. How about now?
You may continue.
I got many points.
That, however, will be your last.
No, bugger. No. At least I can say I moved the guard.
You did.
Shooting! Commencifies. That's not shooting, that's not shooting. This, however, is shooting.
Yep.
Long range divides in half. I'm rolling 3 dice, rounded up 2. And I'm at a disadvantage no matter what. We must refresh ourselves of the... Yeah, skirmishing, so that doesn't matter. That's it. 2 dice. I need
You do have skirmishers, so...
Oh, 2 dice. I need a 6, but 1 5 counts.
Right.
Pew! Dig it.
There's a hit.
Take that. A palpable hit.
There's a hit.
I'm gonna kill you. Alright, done. Not shoot. Can I hit this gun? I can hit that gun. So I shall. 5 rounds down. 3 plus I get a bonus. I get 2. I can get bonus at short and long range. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, 3 dice and a 5 hits. That's 2 hits.
Yep. They're gone.
Hey, a kill for the good guys.
They are gone.
Got rid of a gun. Pew pew.
They are history.
And that actually requires you to take a morale hit.
Yep.
Alright, how about here? Same deal, I think. Yep.
Yep.
3 dice and a 5 hits. Pew! Nothing there.
That was lucky. I figured those guys were in it deep, but there was no way for me to do anything but march them around there.
Oh my goodness. Alright. So I think that's all my...
I forgot you can go through units, can't you?
You can march through, yes, but you just have to
Yeah.
clear. My problem is you got to clear them, and I got this freaking... I got the Danube to my flank. Melees?
It's melees.
Which one do I feel best about? I want this one.
You got one here, you got one here, and you got one here.
Yeah, I want this one. These
And
guys,
here.
I'm proud of these guys. They came up over the berm. they're probably
Right.
not right in the head. They came charging over that berm, trying to do something for the Emperor, with cries of "Vive l'Empereur!" The 2nd Brigade attacks. 6 dice. So if this is the part that, for whatever reason, well, I think it is. I think it's the most complicated part of the Blucher system. So there's no dice to allocate. It's straight up. We calculate our scores. Right, good. How many dice we roll? It's all our Alans. Good. We're trying to hit 4s. I'm not flanking you, am I?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so. I don't recall doing that. All right, that's it. What are our bonuses? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Mm-mm.
So it's going to be 6 on what?
6 dice to 6, right?
That's what you got, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 6 to 6. Looking for 4s. Let's see what happens. Pow. Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck.
5.
Shoot. Not a 1. Not a 1. Oh.
That's a
Doug, you
BC
got-
roll there. Very way to go.
Oh.
Doug, you got Velker there rolling for you
Yeah.
in secret?
Oh, Velker said, oh my goodness. Velker rolls. Wow. All right, Defender outcomes.
Yeah.
That's you. You were
You
great.
guys are going backwards.
Yeah. You take 1 fatigue.
Right.
That was it. If the attacker, if any defender equaled or outscored, I take 2, and I must retreat. Holy cow, I gotta borrow a marker. So we say down to 5, down to 4. All right. And like always, my retreat is roughly the length of the Bible. And I do believe I must look away, correct?
I think that is correct.
I must look away. 'Cause I can't fit there. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. How about this?
Yep.
7, but I'm undersized. What does that mean? That must mean something. Usually it would be
Yeah,
7
there's...
is- What does it mean to be undersized? What does that get? What does that cost?
I think it's...
I don't see any modifiers there.
Here it is.
Where
Yep.
is... Aha! Excellent. is
A
it?
-1 universal modifier.
Universal
in combat.
modifier. Oh.
So
So
we're 6 to 6.
yeah, we are 6 to 6, and I'm just seeing. Yeah. Very good. Once again, can he do it twice? 6 to 6, looking for 4s. Here we come. Ha ha! I get 2.
You get 2 and I get 1.
Huzzah! We win. Ergo, if the defender was outscored, the combat difference is the fatigue that you suffer. So you take 1.
And that we were here, right?
Forgive me. Correct. So you must needs take 1 fatigue.
Yep.
And retreat. If this attacker outscored all defenders, I take 1, and I may advance if no defenders remain in contact.
And I have to. How far back do I have to go?
I believe retreat is 2 base widths. Let me check.
Which would be 6.
Correct. Advance and retreat. It's a thing. Look at that. Down on page 62. A blindingly simple rule set, and yet... doesn't say. That's so strange that it doesn't say specifically in the retreat section how far retreat is.
If I remember, you're right. It's 2 base widths.
Yes, 2 base widths. Good. Found it. Alright, so that caused... I'm sorry, which dude headed away? This gentleman here? Where did he go?
So it's this guy moved back.
Okay, because he couldn't find a place to park?
Right. Actually, it was this guy.
Okay, there he is. Yeah.
So this is the guy that...
He must needs take a point. Bink. We now have 6. Excellent. Alright. 1 win, 1 loss. This is the one that's going to hurt so very much. Yeesh. So this is 3 halved, 2 for me. What do you got?
I've got 4.
Modifiers. You get +2.
Yeah, so 6.
6. I am in difficult terrain, so I'm down to 1.
Oh yeah, you'll win this.
Now you're being smart.
Watch it, Doug. You could end up eating your words over that one.
Actually, I don't. Actually, I do not have. I'm actually at 3. It's straight along because there's no range modifier.
Right.
So I'm at 3, but I'm in difficult terrain. There's your point. So I'm down to 2. And I'm up against 6, aren't I?
Right.
So you're a base 4? Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, I'm a base 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
And I don't think in melee the cannon does me any good.
No. That because I had the cannon on my other dude. All right,
yeah, it's only the shock.
2 to 4. Look at 2 dice to 4 dice. Here we come. You're gonna be sorry.
2 dice to 6 dice.
2 dice to 6 dice. You're gonna be sorry. Looking.
It could happen.
Oh, that's why.
It won't.
Oh,
but it could.
Ow! I'm just glad I'm not I'm glad you're not the attacker.
Yeah.
So that does require you to take a fatigue. I take 2. And I withdraw. And look the other way. All right, here we go. You have no flanks, which really sucks, but...
Correct.
So 7. We got 7.
You've got 7?
Yeah, I've got these guys here and these guys here.
Okay, so I have 5.
However,
plus 2.
Yeah, however's, I'm in difficult terrain, which cuts me to 6.
Okay, so I'm at 7, plus I'm oversized, so I'm at 8.
8, all right. So I had 7, I'm at 6, so it's 6 to 8. A little better. 6 to 8. Looking for 4s. Come on now. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait,
That's
no,
me.
4, 3, 3, 3.
5 to 3. That cost you 2, and you
Yep.
got to leave. I think that cost you 2, though. I got to take 1 each. Who's got it better? Yeah, that's right. Hi, how you doing? Hey, it's that Ardwolf fella.
You let him back in the state?
Oh, Hasdrubal's pointing out attacker withdraws facing enemy. Very good. And our guy Ardwolf is confused that there is no hex grid on the board.
So this guy you should turn around.
Yeah.
You need to
That wasn't
remove
a
the prepared marker off of this Austrian unit that just
Oh,
retreated.
yeah. He is no longer prepared. He wasn't prepared for that savage attack.
Oh, he's prepared. He's just prepared to run away now.
There you go. All right.
No, you were not prepared.
That's at least you are insufficiently prepared. All right. So that costs the Austrians control of Aspern, which is to my benefit.
Right.
Gives me a little morale hope. And that's it, right?
That's it.
All right.
Yeah, so your morale should go back up, right?
Yep. I'm going to have to look up that briefing to see
I
exactly
think
how much I get.
it's just...
I think it's 3, actually.
I was going to say it's 3, I think.
Yeah. Let's see here. French briefing. Where would we be without our guy Ross McGee? I tell you what. And that even rhymes. I like it. Yeah, 3 times. So that gives me 3 points back. Where did I go? There we are. All right. And now we must need scooch this ahead. We are on turn 23. And I must give you some Mo dice. You have Mo dice. Please proceed.
All right.
Core activations.
All right, we will activate... We will go ahead and activate the reserve corps back here.
Oh, son of a...
You came across the ditch.
You're kind of making me mad over here.
All right. Cavalry movement is what? How many base widths?
You see
2?
that? It's
3?
4 and 2. You see that there? So it's 4 if it's easy, if it's a regular
Okay.
move, and 2 if it's complex.
Got it. So, 12 inches.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering. I figured not, but I was wondering.
All right, so that should have been 3.
That's affirmative. Hardwolf, it's okay, man. It's all right. It's a miniatures game. They're good for you. And if you play miniatures games with us, we'll play SPI games with you.
It's true. All right. Second core activation.
Sorry about that. Second core activate. What they gonna do?
Oh, they're going to do this.
You mean first core? Because that's what you grabbed. Ow, son of a...
Ah, yeah, first core. Second brigade of first core.
Roger that.
Hello?
Hi, hello. No, we like this place. Can we keep it, please? We want to keep it.
No.
Please?
No.
I'm going to have to insist. Oh, no. A total of 5 points.
He's going to have to stop there because he's engaged, right?
Yeah, he's engaged by a dude over here. Unless you go to melee him. Which you
Well, I
can't
don't
do.
think he can really get there.
Well, you can't because you can't turn now.
Right.
You have spent the lofty sum of 5 points. You have more.
All right, let me activate.
No, you may not eat these, Ardwolf. You may not. Not for eating. Bad. It's like my
Which
11-year-old.
part does he want to eat?
I did. I don't know. Why would you indulge him? For the love of
Well,
God,
I mean,
man. Let's nip
Some
this.
of it might be.
You two have children. You know to nip this in the bud. Not since my son said to me, Dad, come here, I want to try something.
That's the kid equivalent of here, hold my beer.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yes, son, in fact, that will fit up your nose.
Can we just stipulate and move on?
Oh, my. My. All right, well, I guess I'm in individual activation land now.
All right.
Don't really see any more core activations. Okay, let's activate these guns
Yep.
because they really just want to not be there anymore.
It's nice of you Austrians to take their feelings into account.
The Austrian army of 1809 is an enlightened modern army.
We have sessions at the end of... You have to turn him around first, though. To do that, yeah. And you got 3 inches.
Nope, won't do it. Won't say it. Not gonna say it.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah, you said he got 3 inches. Not gonna say it. Sorry, I'm not gonna.
Can't help himself.
Yes, yes.
Try not to.
Trying to be a better person.
Trying, failing.
And failing.
Miserably.
Miserable.
All right, we'll go ahead, Hofmeister.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna do this.
Silly knees bent running about, advancing behavior.
He's gonna do that.
That's 9. You may continue.
All right, we're going to do Waquant, Infantry Regiment 47,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Oversize.
Oh, boy. Hey, you got your fair share of those.
He's going there.
That's 11. I'm going to put the number in my head as to where you're at. I mean, you're fine.
This feller,
Bob Feller? Sorry.
that feller.
That's 13.
All right. The rest of Waquant here, he's going to keep up with his friends. And go out about like so.
That's 15.
We're going to turn this fella around. Since he ran away, and move him back up. Like that.
17. Did you advance somebody with one a lot? Oh, you did? Well, he's got 2. Oh, no. He's got, they both have 2.
Yeah.
They're not 1. They're crazy. They're not that crazy.
Right.
I was getting a comment from Hestrable.
Yeah, I mean, they're not in great shape, but...
Shoot at me in the weeds anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. And... this feller...
$19. Suppose I should try to get some pictures so that we can get a better... There we go.
All right, we'll take the prepared off of this guy.
Oh, all right. Off of which gent? I'm sorry.
Right
Oh,
over
that
here.
lad there. Very good.
Yep. He's going to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move. Like so.
And that brings your movement to a close.
All right.
You may commence to shootify me.
And there will be much shootification. I doubt it'll be very effective, but what the hell. So we'll start over here with Alder.
Well, he's still too far out because he's got to work up his way up to the front.
Yeah, he is. So we'll go ahead with Hoffmeister.
He right there can do some shooting.
Hoffmeister will shoot.
He will shoot 1 die.
Yep.
But what does that
Sorry,
do? Sure, go ahead.
Just a quick question, only because of a comment that was made earlier. Now, Hoffmeister moved this turn. He can still shoot.
He can't
though, correct?
shoot. He can't shoot.
Oh,
he moved. He
God,
can't shoot.
there you go.
Okay. Sorry, Doug. I just wanted to make sure I understood what
You're
was commented on earlier.
Right. He cannot shoot because he moved.
Because you guys are going to be playing Blucher with us one of these days when you show up on time. And I'm kidding.
So that's a melee.
Yep.
Clary can't shoot because he moved.
Right.
I don't believe Stutterheim moved, though.
I don't recall that. I think,
And
no matter of fact, I know he didn't because this guy had to scooch ever so slightly to get around him.
Right.
Yep. Ooh.
Need some move markers to put on these units to know who moved and who
Yeah,
didn't.
you're not wrong about that.
Just,
so
like little M's or something, just something to drop on the ones that moved.
So you're gonna get to shoot inside that good range. Unfortunately, that costs you your skirmish bonus, but it does allow you to throw 6 dice looking for 6s.
Yep.
Pew 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 pew. Two.
There's 2 of them.
Didn't like that none.
There's 2 of them. And that probably is all the shooting there is.
All right. Melees.
I don't see any other shooting. So, all right. So there's really only 1 melee,
That one right here, huh?
and that one's right there. So Clary.
What if I wish to be prepared?
Well, you can hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be prepared. Does that count?
It does not.
Damn it. I was like I say.
So it looks like 6 to 3,
I
right?
think let's have a looky loo. I'm certainly not entrenched. I am in difficult terrain, but I don't think this. Yeah, I'm not a garrison. That's what it is.
Right. You're not a garrison.
So yeah, it's 6 to 3.
So technically, I mean, I suppose you are in difficult terrain, right?
But so are you. That's the point. Is that we're fighting?
Yeah,
in the
you're
city.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
so
fighting
it's-
in the town. So
it's 6 to 3. 6 to
Right.
3. We both need 4s. I got 1. How many you got?
I got 4 of those.
4.
Oh, that's a fatal blow. That kills him. And you may advance.
I would like to have my town back, please.
Excuse you. So that's 3 off plus 1 more. Ouch, 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 ouch.
And I think I took 1 for that, didn't I?
You always take 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Even when you are the big wiener.
Come here.
Well, that actually makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, the unprepared unit goes driving in there as best it can.
Yep.
And can't say I disagree too much with that. Is that it?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, we check our morales, and we know that the game is still going on a little bit. I need some Mo dice, if you would please so kindly.
We're up here to 24.
Oh, yeah. I got to do that, too. Let me very quickly check morale levels. Army morale is variable. Yeah, today the morale is 20 for both sides. Or for me, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dead, so that's 12. Yeah, this is wrong. I knew it was wrong. Well, that's my morale. Right there.
That's not good.
No.
That's not a good thing.
Because I take 1 point for every unit you've destroyed. And I take 3 points each for Aspern and Essling. I'm in some trouble, folks. Stay with me. Stay with the French. Everyone
Okay,
loves the French.
so
Clap your
so
hands.
what was my morale? 20 for the day?
Let me take a look. Let me take a look. These are the French rules. Let me get you some Austrian rules. Wish I could show you guys at home how cool these things that Ross did are.
Yeah, they're really pretty nice.
And this is the kind of stuff you'd expect to pay for to be direct. Momentum. That's interesting. French special rules. Oh, it's for both of us. It's
That's what
20.
I thought.
Yeah, 20 both ways. So what you got?
Okay, so I'm down 6 units. What I can't remember though is did I lose one of those the first day?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's still the net.
All right, so I'm at 14, not 15.
Yeah, 14-6. I think you're good. Just gonna put that out there.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh good lord. All right. Hit me with some Mo dice. I ain't done with you.
I got him. You're up.
I ain't done with you by a long shot, Mr. Man.
Hey guys, I'm going to drop off. I just been fun watching.
Yeah, it's always fun to have you by. Let's
Yep.
let's get you in on one of these pretty soon, okay? Take care, Mike.
Yep. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
See you, Mike.
I got to drop 2 guys. Sorry.
No worries.
What you gotta
take
do?
care.
Gotta go rake the gravel in your yard.
Pebbled concrete, thank you. No, nothing like that. I just got a couple things I got to take care of before I get to bed. But thanks. I'm going to try to be on one of these to play it, and we'll hopefully finish Trafalgar at some point, right?
Yeah, well, like I say, as soon as I think we'll get, the only problem has been numbers.
Right.
I know Zardos he's actually in the Outback. I love having someone I know that about whom I can say that. He's on walkabout.
Or Barth being in Italy.
Yeah, and Barth is in Italy, so once Barth gets back, we're going to definitely take a shot. And we also had a call out to do a little What a Tanker, and I would love to get a 6-player What a Tanker game again.
Oh, yeah. That one you were showing us the other night. Yeah, definitely.
Especially to compel him to compel Vance to defend his honor at Barkman's Corner.
That sounds like fun.
Cool.
Okay, have a good night, guys. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Thanks.
See ya.
All right, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm done screwing around with this, to be honest. I don't know what else I can much do. Got a boatload of light cavalry is what I've got. All right. Yep. Activating 2 core.
All right.
Oh, man.
He's engaged.
Yeah, he is. Fascinating. I'm okay with that, in all truth. The only question is... All right, so what's the rule? I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do this.
I believe you are allowed to do that.
Because I'm moving to engage. I'm not
Right.
scooching in front of you. I'm just going to hit this guy. So I'm going to do it. That's one.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd have to stop if you were going to shoot, but if you're moving to melee,
Not too nuts about the fact that you're uphill, but that's okay. We're going to do it anyway. 2.
okay, 2. I mean, I don't know what else you're going to do there, because if you don't do that, I'm charging.
Right. Short.
Yeah, that's probably not good for you.
Oh, bugger. He's 4 core anyway. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I called 2 core. 2 core, 2 core, 2 core.
Yep.
We'll shoot. Well, can't shoot. He's kind of there, I think. All right, so 2 core, 2 core, 2 core. Here's another 2 core for you. How you doing? Meet on the ledge. Bonk.
Okay, so that's 3.
Affirmative. Just so. Golly gee willikers. That's a highly technical Napoleonic term. That's another. That's another. They're all 2 core. So that's that activation. Now I'm going to activate some boys from 4 core.
Okay. So you've used 5.
Thank you.
6. Seven.
Not that you have flanks. 8.
8.
Do another 4 core activation, still sticking with my core activations.
9. 10. 11.
And now this nonsense. Let's do some individuals.
Okay.
This one right here.
13.
This one right here.
15.
Actually, that guy gets to face that way because he... Or is that the guy that got bounced? No, he's the guy that attacked and got bounced, so he's fine. He gets to face,
Okay.
he gets to face that way. Sure, why not? 17, right?
Yep, that's 17.
May I continue?
You may. Okay, that's gonna be it because. Well, no, actually, you can keep going.
I keep going. Because this puts me one over.
And that puts you one over.
Got it. All right. Good deal. Shooting. Not there. Oh, not there. Not there. Not there.
Yeah, you probably don't have a
I
ton.
got this one right here. No, that's right. I
Yeah,
can't
you got
see
that
him,
one.
but I can't see him. I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him.
They've been shooting at each other. That's outside, so that's 4-2. 2 but a 5 counts. Hey, I'll take it.
There's one.
Working him down. Melees, I guess.
All right.
Boy, I hope I don't regret this.
So, did you... He didn't move.
No.
I moved into town.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just debating with myself. No, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. I would not have done it. I'm suicidal. I'm not that suicidal. So I got
All right, you got one here.
6 to
5.
5. It's 6 to 6 because I'm pretty sure you're defending that berm.
Yep.
6 to 6.
All right. I got 4.
I got 5. I think. I got a cock die like crazy. What's it saying?
I got 3 for you.
Okay, so I didn't see. Take a look if you can see this die. This die is sitting like that.
Ah!
So it's telling me it's a 2. It is a 2. So I got 3, you got 4, so I lose. I believe that caught, 2, and I got a retreat. And you take 1.
And I take 1.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've never seen it do that before.
Nope. So you can see why I thought I might have some hope.
Yeah.
Get you back there. There we go. Next melee. Up here.
All right. So here.
7 to 7.
And
I'm attacking horsies. What does
Yep.
that mean? Now, I don't think you get the bonus you usually get, where I have to reroll successes. Yeah, Cav attacks infant. Oh, never mind. Yeah, nope. 7 to 7, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
if it
looks
is
7 to 7 to me.
Yep, 7 to 7, because I have to reroll successes if you attack me and I'm not prepared.
Right.
7 to 7. Come on. Yeah, that sucked. I count 2. Oh,
I count 4.
that didn't go well.
No. Make me a cube, would you?
Happily. I gotta eat 2, so it's 6, 5. Some of my big units, too. Put that where
Yep.
it belongs. Ah, no. There we go. Sucks. What's to do? 5 to 6, correct?
Yeah, but that one's up. You're attacking uphill.
Oh, yes, I am. That is so. That is certainly so. Is that an extra die for you?
I believe so. It's +1.
It's actually a -1 to me.
Right.
So attackers attacking uphill. So I would have been at a 5. I'm now at a 4. Am I correct?
Yep. And I'm at a 6.
4 to a 6. Looking for 4. Jeez. Almost pulled that one
3.
off. 2. So you again must take. I'll give you a die. Or a little cube. I take 2. Not so pretty much across the board. That was a rough one for us.
Yeah, that was not a good turn for the French.
Sure was not. But we didn't lose any units. Let's hear it for that.
No.
Let's hear it for that. And we advanced to turn 25. We're heading into the evening. And I owe you some Mo dice. Please proceed.
All right. So, core activation of the reserve.
Very good.
Hello!
Oh, hang on a second. Well, it wouldn't matter because I lost every one of them. Right. So we're just working our way through some of the Hasdrubal's comments. Individual moves cost 2 Mo per. That's what we were doing.
Yep.
And infantry versus cavalry, infantry always reroll successes. It doesn't matter. I lost every time.
Yep.
But a good note for the future,
Yep.
I lost every time.
All right. So that was that core activation.
So Hasdrubal, with bases that small, what are you playing? Like what, centimeter scale? He says he plays these at 6mm with 75mm by 30mm or 50mm bases. And I'm sorry, Doug, you said that was how many?
3.
3. Very good.
The cavalry is charging you.
No, I don't want it to. You know, you're being unreasonable.
It's true. It's so true. All right. So, 4th core.
Still on core activations?
Yeah, core activation here for 4th core.
Cool. Hey, Ardwolf, if you're still around, your tuck boxes for Nations at Arms looks really nice. Now just do a tabletop simulator mod and we'll play.
Okay, we're going to be on to individual activations.
All right, what number are you at now?
I moved 2, so that was 5.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
All right, so let's go ahead and activate Hoffmeister.
All right.
Who is just going to go ahead and get the hell out of Dodge. And he just clears. Oh, actually, I could have done that as a core activation, but we won't. Alright, so... what quant? Individual activation.
All right. So that takes you to... This will be the 9th move you make. Or the 9th point you spend. You're going to have to stay at 3 inches if you get... Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go right there.
Right up to that little bit of river.
Yep.
Where does it say that has? I missed it.
What's that?
I'm asking Hasdrubal where it says that the cavalry always has to re-roll successes.
Okay, that was another 2.
2, so that's 11.
11.
Mm-hmm. You're good. Yeah, it doesn't say that on the cheat sheet. Does not say that on the cheat sheet.
Just gonna shoot at those guys.
That's not civil.
I don't see any reason to do anything else.
I get it.
Oh, and this guy's gonna prepare.
All right. Yeah, I knew he would, but...
There we go. All right, I believe I'm just done.
Shoot at me. I doubled... just so you know, just in case you were curious, you had 18 points, one of your smaller rolls.
Yeah.
All right, what
Well,
you got
I
for
don't
me?
feel too bad about stopping then, because I used the majority of them.
You did more than...
All right, so the only shooting that I really see, because he can't see, he moved.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are in the town. This guy can shoot.
Yep. Seems like that's right here.
So yeah, he'll shoot there.
Is that...
So he's got 4.
4 dice for 6s. No bonus.
There's one of them though.
Oh, doggone it. Yeah, nice shot.
Okay, this guy could shoot, but he's got nothing to shoot at.
All right.
These guys moved. So now it's melee.
Here we go.
All right. Cavalry right here.
All right, so this is where... Well, it's unprepared, so no matter what, I'm unprepared, so here I will have to re-roll all my successes.
Right.
4
And
to
I've got 6.
4 to 6. I re-roll all successes. Get some. Come on. Get some. It's great. I will re-roll all my successes. 3.
I count 3.
Oh, gravy. He's still alive. Take that. Oh, boy. Come on now.
And I take 1.
Good gravy.
All right, this one.
That's another 3. That's a 5 to 3 re-rolling successes.
Yep.
Ha-ha! What'd you get? You only got
And
1.
I only got 1.
Now here I go. Can I do it? I gotta re-roll them both.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
He did. He does it.
I bounce you. You are bounced, mister. There's
So
that.
I take 2.
but
I take
here-
2, right?
Yeah, you take... No, yes, you will take 2, but there's the weird rule. That's right. My infantry does not retreat on those attacks.
Right.
That's
That guy did not retreat. Yep.
Yeah. Whether attack... And that means these guys, too. That I had to shove all the way back from when I came over the berm at you. That guy. This guy here. This guy here is actually there. It's
Right.
too late to undo. It's too late to undo. Because you advanced on it, and it was my bad. I should.
Yeah, because the attack would have been back here.
Yep. I should have remembered, because that's right.
I mean, I can move this guy back. Well, let's do this. So he was here.
Yep. So
Right.
that attack is properly on this
Against
dude,
that other guy.
on this guy. So
Right.
that guy would have taken... Actually, I think it's the same numbers, creepily enough. You got him for 3... Well, we can actually check it. What'd you get him for? You got him for a bunch. 3.
Yeah, 3.
You got him for 3. So he gets 3 back. Parks his undersized self.
Back here.
Actually, he parks his self behind. You hit this guy. This actually is worse
Right.
for me.
Right.
But this is fair. And this is why it works this way, I think. Because this guy hits this guy for 3, which kills
Right.
him.
Right.
Ouch. Double ouch. And then...
And then here.
And then there. But remember, okay, so this guy, you did bounce this guy?
Yeah.
Attack me here?
Yep.
Okay, so I do have to take a hit, though. Oop.
Right.
There it is. All right.
Right. So now, this guy.
I get 5. How many?
I got 6.
All right, but I got to roll successes. Come on now. Do it.
Once again,
Ooh.
I suck.
I got
Only
1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5. All
Yeah.
5.
And I only got 2.
Okay, so I'm just curious if we've got this. I'm like this whole thing about me re-rolling success. I obviously do here because I'm not prepared. So 5. How many can I get back? Come on, 5 more. 3.
3 of them.
That's all I needed.
Yep, that's all you needed.
That means you take.
So I
2.
take 1 and I bounce.
No, you take 2 and you bounce because you lost.
Oh, okay.
I take 1.
I need a cube.
You're gonna get a cube. There's a cube for you. Hey, it's Bloody Bill. Nice to see you.
Well, it wasn't the greatest cavalry charge ever.
Oh, that's nice. Which rules did you buy after? Bloody Bill says that he bought the. Which rules did you buy after watching these videos? Blucher? Because if it is, it's a good game and you should play it.
Indeed it is.
And now that Doug and I, we forgot the rules after 3-4 months, and now we're back rolling and it's flying along.
And that's it.
All right, so nobody died, right?
No, you died.
Oh, I had to
one
die.
down.
That's right, I had to die, which makes me have a morale of 5.
Yep.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, dreadful, dreadful, whoa. That takes us to turn 26. It's in the evening now. And you got to give me some mo dice.
All right, you got him.
He shoots. Okay. Okay. 4-core, please, is being activated. Yeah, you take that, Mr. Has to reroll his successes. Yeah.
And that was 1.
It was. 2.
2.
Yeah, the devil take that. We're just gonna shoot at you. It's
a smarter thing to do with infantry.
yeah. I'm like between rerolling successes and the fact that you got these freaks flying around out there, I just shoot at you. Shoot at you. 4 core. So, yeah, I guess I don't even have a choice. I gotta do this. But I can't melee you.
Right.
So I guess I shoot over here. But I can't shoot because I moved. So,
Right.
makes sense. All right, I get that. I dig it.
3.
Separate core activation. 4 core, please.
Okay.
Realizing I can't enter melee. Because I can only believe it's 45 degrees. But he can.
4.
Pow.
5.
Yeah, I got it. You know, if only that town weren't there. Let's do some individuals, shall we?
Yeah.
No, come on. That one. And this one.
7, 8, 9.
Scooch up just enough to let me sit this guy down. There we go. We good? Are we down? Yes, we are. We are down. Pay attention. Here's one.
10, 11.
It's straight ahead, dummy. Don't try to change the rules because you don't like them.
12, 13.
Can't do it. Not enough room.
Oh.
It's gotta be this way. But it's still 12, 13.
Oh, you moved him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
15.
15. 17.
Hey, check it out. Okay, wait, I gotta do this.
19.
2 more.
20, 21.
2 more there.
And that's it.
All right. Fair enough. Getting a better sense of what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. So not doing... For example, I'm not doing that. I'll take my cheap shot over here.
All right.
2 dice. 1 6 counts. Ooh. Nary a thing.
Nothing.
Is all the shooting? No, I had some more. Here it is. Who's closer?
Yeah, that guy can shoot.
Who's closer? These chaps or these chaps? Close, but seems
Looks
these
like the
guys
horsies.
are. Yeah. So 4. Oh, no, 5. 4, but a 6. What does the gun give me, if anything?
I think that's close, isn't it?
Yeah, so that covers both of them, right?
Right.
No, it's plus. Oh, that is +1 die when shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's attached artillery.
So
And then you get a bonus when skirmishing.
here it is. So ergo,
I think we
That's-
have not been doing that right.
pay attention to that. Outside of 3 inches, though, you would agree.
Yeah.
So have
That's it.
2, so I get 3. 3 dice, 1
But
5.
you get a bonus.
But 1 5 counts. There's 1.
There's one.
Same shot. It'll be 1 die plus 1. So 2 dice. That's coming from here.
Right.
2 dice, but... no, 2 dice. That's it. No bonus.
Yep, 2 dice, no bonus.
Yes.
And it's a hit.
You don't have to take the whole unit off. All right.
He's just done.
She's
just
finished. You're shooting at me. Okay. I believe that's it, right? Yeah. So
Yep.
melees. 4 dice. 4 dice to 4 dice, but you got to reroll your successes. Oh, but you get a +1.
Yep,
So you get 5 dice.
5 dice.
4 to 5 dice, but you got to reroll your successes.
Yep.
1.
And I got 4.
I got 1, but you got to reroll them all.
And I got
3.
3.
You take 1, I take 2. They did not cover themselves in glory.
No, they didn't.
No glory. All right, how about some glory over here? This would be nice. I got 6 dice.
5.
Plus 2. Ooh, but
Plus
you got
2.
You, looks like you got.
Plus I got the...
You got a nasty
Yeah.
shield. You got a nasty
I
shield.
got a shield.
What is that nasty shield? Ooh, +1 in combat when defending. That's what you're doing.
So 6, 7, 8 dice.
Sounds right to me. 8 to 6.
Plus I'm in the town. Oh, I got the 2 for that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I got the 2 for that. So yeah,
8 to
8
6.
dice.
Come on now.
And I
Holy
got 1,
Christmas.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, more than you needed. How's that?
I got all of the good ones.
I take 2. So I had 6, I had 5, now I got 4. And you take 1.
And you got to run away.
Oh yeah. Crazy. Well, that didn't go well at all. Another bad turn for the French. Well, we're nicking them. All right.
Did you readjust your morale once I retook the town?
Yes. That's why I've got 5 left.
I was gonna say that makes sense.
Because I start at 20. And then you knock
Yep.
all these down. Give me another 6. And yeah. That is why I'm there.
Yep.
All
Right.
That takes us to turn 27. We're going to hang on. Soon we enter cocoon mode. And I'm going to give you some dice. You got some dice. Away you go.
All right. So, first core. First core activation. As far as he can get.
And how far is that?
He went 3.
Okay.
This guy went 3.
Oh, okay. Got it. I should really spin around so the folks don't have to turn their monitors upside down. How many folks we got watching? Hey, we got 8 people. That's nice.
That's pretty good.
Holy cow. According to Red Sack, are those cards that are available at drive-thru official? Are they Sam's cards or are they done by somebody else? Because our number one guy, Ross McGee, has a ton of them, but I've discovered, by the way, that the best way to play Blucher on Tabletop Simulator is with the cards, because you have this impulse to put all the units onto a base, and that can cause the really bad thing to happen.
Right.
Besides, it's awful tough when you have to mark off the Elan any other way. So how many total have you moved?
I have moved a total of 1, 2, 3.
You have more than that.
I am now going to activate the reserve again.
Sure thing. Oh, can they get all the way?
They can't. They get right.
It's fine.
They get right there.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Get right there.
This ain't rocket surgery. Now this guy's got a different problem.
Yeah, I don't know that he can feed. He can't get there. I'm going to stop him here.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to stop this guy here, too.
Cool thing. So that's a total of 5.
And then this guy is going to go here.
6.
Okay. And I think that we're into individual activations now.
Very good.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, we're into individual activations. All right, so this guy, we are going to...
See, now you guys are making me want to look this up. I think I'm going to do that.
Look up what?
Well, according to the crew online here, there is a set of packs at Wargame Vault for Blucher.
Card packs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 2 more.
2 more. You guys are telling me lies. There's no such thing.
All right, Infantry Regiment 3.
Uh-huh.
Activating and moving. Right there.
Cool. Well, not really, but that's fair. Oh, there they are. Oh. Holy Mother Russia. Ottoman Turks.
Okay, these guys.
Those guys there. Where are they going?
They're getting the hell out.
All right.
I don't like to see my cavalry getting battered around like that. It's not good.
Punch y'all in the face. That's right.
These guys?
Yep. I believe that takes us to 13, correct?
Sounds right. Come on out, boys. Bring your cavalry up. I got some too.
Do you? Do you?
Yeah, and I believe that's going to be it
All right. What you got for shooting?
at this point. Well, let's see here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not quite done. Yeah. No, I'm not.
Very good. You
Well,
got points for days.
I might be.
You got points for days, so do what you're gonna do.
No, I'm done. I'm done there.
Yeah.
Not gonna do that. So yeah, let's call this a done deal.
All right. So where's your shooting?
All right, can't shoot over here. These guys moved. This guy can shoot.
Yeah,
So
he
Clary can shoot.
Sure can.
So Clary's gonna shoot at the horsies.
That looks like a 3. Looking for 6.
Yep. Oh, there's
Ooh.
one of them.
Yeah, there is. Pew.
He just keeps doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. This gentleman,
Yeah.
Stutterheim,
Mm-hmm.
he's at 2-6.
6 dice. Looking for 6. Oh, but he's not. Yeah, no skirmish bonus. So it's just a mere 6 dice.
Yep, 6 dice. He doesn't have the gun. Just one.
Pew.
That guy moved. That guy moved. That guy did not move.
Who dat?
Over here,
Oh, yeah.
Reinhard.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the horsies in the face.
Face. Face. Over. So two dice looking
2
for
dice.
sixes.
Yep.
Dos dices.
Nope.
Not that time.
Not that time. And there's no melee.
All right. Next turn.
That's it.
28. Only 2.5 turns to go. Who wins if I don't leave? I never looked this up. I'm holding the Statler arm, which is my victory condition.
Well, there you go.
So you got to break my morale, basically. Because
There you go.
This right here is the Statler arm down there.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess I know what I got to do. May I have some points, please?
You got him.
I got some Mo dice. Thank you kindly. You're nice.
You got him.
6.
Yeah, you'd have been better off to not attack.
Well, see, I think at a certain point it makes sense, but at a certain point I got to stop because I can try to break your morale for a time, but yeah, you may be right. You just may be straight right. I don't know.
I mean, you just got to hold your morale, man. You're burning units up that are they're losing points.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You got to defend, man.
Well, I know I do now. How's that?
Yeah.
That's a stipulation right at this moment. 2 core, please.
Okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
1.
1. All the way on. There we go. Gosh, I hate that a lot. But what am I going to do? Nothing. That's what I'm going to do. Because there are no scooching rules in Blucher.
No.
And there shouldn't be. I don't know what scooching looks like in the real world. Doggone you. hang on a second. Weight 1. That's guard, not a core. So I move that one. I move that one. Bother. All right, we're going to get another 4-core activation in here.
Okay.
Squeak.
E.
And 3, as it turns out. And this one too.
4.
How in the blue fuzzy heck am I supposed to do this? I don't know. Boy, I'm going to regret this, but I don't know what else I can do because I am engaged. Although I can leave, but I have to be able to leave engagement. Oh, I can get out of range. Which I will do. Bye.
That's an individual activation.
Yeah, I'm on individuals.
Okay, so that puts you at 6.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is an easy move. I can move farther. I can move farther. That doesn't work. Seven, 8. Nine, 10. All right. Eleven, 12. Thirteen, 14. 15, 16. All right. I will shoot at you.
All right.
I will
We
indeed
had
now shoot at you.
23, but you didn't use them.
I sure didn't. I sure did not. All right, this guy.
All right.
You came up real
All right.
close. You seem to want to talk to me.
We're getting to that point, yeah.
2. No bonus. Nah. He could shoot. Oh, that's a horse. He can't shoot at all.
Nope, he can't shoot.
No, he might want to, but he can't. He could shoot.
He could shoot.
That's 5 halved to 3, and I get a bonus. Two. Oh no, 1. 1, 1, 1.
Yep.
1 there.
Me cube.
Cube. Same target, right here.
Yep.
Sorry. Close range, yeah. Negative. So he gets that cannon, so he's 3 halved to 2, 3, but he gets a bonus.
Yep.
That's one. Whittling away. That's, I guess, all we can do. I reckon that's it. And no melees, right? Ah, doggone it.
Nope.
Yep, I forgot my melee. That's okay. I forgot it. My bad.
Where are we going to melee?
Right here. I was going to send him up there.
Oh, you were going to charge with the horsies.
Yep. That's okay. Is what is. I forgot. There was forgetting. All right. That takes us to turn 29. You got more dice.
All right.
See if anybody's yelling at us.
All right. So we'll do a second core or a first core activation.
Cool.
One assumes I can rotate. Oh, I have to go in straight if I'm going to melee, right?
You got no. You can make it to a 40.
Okay. Well, then I can do it. Like so, right?
Yeah. Let me have a peek. I was just checking chat. Where are you? I'm sorry. There you are. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got no problem. Yes, you get a slight turn prior to chargification.
Well, we did it.
All right. Was that a core move or an individual move?
There's a core move of first core.
Excellent. Who else is moving from that core then?
These two moved.
All right.
So there's three.
Excellent.
Three of them moved. And let's do...
Yep. 45 degrees of pivot prior to a chargification.
All right. All right, so the reserve.
Yes.
There's some bonking there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bloody Bill's point. Yeah, there's no doubt that when you fight a battle like this, you realize what a really bad idea Aspern-Essling was from Napoleon's perspective. And one thing that this game doesn't have, this scenario doesn't have, that some other scenarios of Aspern-Essling that they do have, is that this whole time the Austrians are messing with this bridge.
Yeah.
Knocking it out 4 times, I think, in total.
Mm-hmm. Several times.
Over the course of 2 days.
All right. It's individual moves now.
Very good.
This gentleman right here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to there. Well, about it.
Don't spare the horses.
Where am I at?
Counting you out, you are at 6. You are at 15.
So, Grill, Infantry Regiment 8. So that's going to be 17, right?
Mm-hmm. $19.
19.
$21. 23. And with 25, you're done.
All right.
Shooting.
Okay, so we have shooting here.
Yep.
Clary will shoot at the horsies again.
2 dice. Or are you within 3? I'm sorry. You are. So 3 dice. No bonus.
Yep. Nothing.
Ooh. Get that out of your system.
Nothing at all. He could. You can't shoot on him because he's in melee.
Correct.
So does that make these guys the nearest ones?
I should say.
All right. So that's set obviously out of range.
Well, it's
So 2 dice with a bonus.
2 dice with a bonus.
Nope. Nothing.
About time you had a bad shooting phase.
Nothing at all. This gentleman moved. And so that's it for shooting.
And melees.
All right, so we get a melee here.
What a wreck. I got 3, you got 6. But you're oversized in the bargain. Oy.
Yep.
We're both in difficult terrain, which is a -1 to us both.
Yep, so I'm a 6 and you're a 2.
Is that right? Is that right? I think that's right. I don't see anything else. Do you?
No, I don't.
6 to 2.
6 to 2.
Ha-ha! Best I can do. Oh, by
get
1.
A 1.
By
That's
1.
all I need.
Well, the thing is, though, you actually take 1 and I take 1.
Yep.
So that was not the worst of all outcomes. No, of course, I must needs retreat.
Right. And I'm going to need a cube, too, I think.
I'll fetch you one out. All right. Where else? I know you had this one here.
We got this one here.
Bugger that. So that's going to be a... Oh, I get this cannon. Is that only in shooting? Is it only in shooting? I think it is. Or is it?
I think it's only in
When
firing,
shooting.
yeah.
When shooting.
Yep.
I am not shooting. We are fighting. Ergo, I'm undersized, so I'm down to a 2.
I'm a 7.
You may be better than that. You have a sword.
Oh, yeah.
You have a sword. What does that sword mean? It means you have shock. You are +1 in combat when attacking. So you're 8
I'm an 8.
to a 2, and I have to
Yep,
reroll all my hits.
Cuirassier's coming in. That's what I should have done before.
I have 0.
I have 4.
Enough to do me in. I knew I wanted him off that berm. I just couldn't get him off them fast enough. Another one down. Ooh, oh, so fragile.
Coming down to the wire.
You may advance if you wish.
I don't know that I want to. Well, it kind of doesn't matter. Kind of doesn't matter. Because I'm going to get shot at anyway.
Yes, you are. Because you can't contact me.
And I need a cube, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. Cubification. I would put a cube on, but I'm dead.
That's true. You are not at all feeling well.
You
And over here, we got a 4.
I got a 3. You got to reroll hits.
I'm hitting you from behind.
That must mean something, mustn't it?
It has to. If it doesn't, I'm going to be desperately disappointed.
Defender flanked. He must reroll successes. We both must reroll successes. Oh, that's funny.
No, wait, you're the defender.
Right, defender is flanked.
Oh, yeah, and I have to reroll
Yeah.
successes because I'm attacking. You're right.
Because you're attacking cavalry.
Yep.
So.
Infantry versus cavalry.
Okay.
Infantry does not retreat. If right here it says it. If it is not prepared, the infantry must reroll successes. But prepared infantry doesn't have to.
Right. That
Right.
we knew.
Yeah, so I'm agreeing with what you were saying earlier.
Oh yeah, no, it's funny because I just always took that as defending, but it makes sense. It's either.
Right.
Right. So 4 to 3, both of us must reroll our successes. That's
right.
Great. I got 3. Oh, I get 2. How many you get?
Well, that's not too bad.
I'll take it.
And I got 3.
All right. Well, I will re-roll my 2.
I'll roll my 3.
I got 1 left.
I got 2 left.
Oh, you suck. Well done. That is 1 hit. So we take 1 each. And you have to leave, though. Go away. Or I shall taunt you a second time.
Yeah, it does really no good for infantry to melee cavalry.
Which I'm not really stunned by.
No, I'm not either. That's not a bad rule.
Yeah. Interesting to learn that, though. That it is. I agree with you.
Yep.
It's striking. It's not until you get down into the weeds of how it plays out that you realize what a bad idea it is. As someone who did it more than his share of times.
I mean, it's allowable, which is interesting because a lot of games don't allow it.
Right.
The idea that
here's a couple of thoughts that are being shared online. First of all, Hasdrubal has a wargaming blog. Well, we're gonna have to check that out. Secondly, according to Red Sachs, when they play, they house rule that the infantry has to be in rough, or the cavalry has to be in rough ground.
which would make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's a scale question.
Right.
Yeah. Well, no, he does suck, Bill. He does. That was sucking. And he sucked right all over my guys, so I'm angry. So yes, he does. Very good. That's it, right?
Yeah, I it's allowable, but I don't know that you really need to house rule it because it just doesn't work out well for you.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I understand the impulse. It's kind of like in the tiller games where you're not supposed to attack cavalry with skirmishers unless it's right. I get all that, but at this scale and given the penalties that we all just saw, and I frankly I don't know why you do it unless you're absolutely desperate.
That's my point, right? I mean, unless you're really desperate, I don't see any reason to do it. And even if you're desperate, I don't know that it's going to do you a whole hell of a lot of good.
Well, unless you're
I mean,
unless you're really trying to nick up the cavalry.
yeah, or if you had cavalry that was down at in a
One.
line of one,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Take it
and you
finish
had
it up.
a fresh infantry, okay,
Maybe, and I'll say maybe then.
well, in that case, it buys you a morale point, so it's worth it.
True. Speaking of morale points, as we head into the now 30th turn,
Yep.
there are only 3 more to go after this one. I have a morale of 4. Guess who's not attacking much, but I do need some modes.
And there they are.
Thank you. Is that song Damn This Traffic Jam? All right, you know what? I'm going to do a sequence of individual moves because I think that's probably how I'm going to be best served.
All right.
Turning at the end. Park. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Four. 6. It's interesting. Okay. I'm not making contact. 8. LaSalle defend me. 10. $12. Oh no, that's the other guy. Yeah, that's the other guy. Oh, get out of here. Would you leave him be? Turn, dummy. Back up there. believe that was 12, correct?
Yep.
That'll be it.
All right.
Nope. Shooting here. Imagine that's closest, yeah? Them fellas?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Think so. Under 3.
Yep.
5 dice, no bonus. Bupkis. Could have used a little help there. Just saying. 6 dice, no bonus. There's one.
There's one.
Same dude, I reckon.
Yeah.
7 dice. But, oh no. Halved. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's right. Well,
Oof. I'll let you call it.
I think he's right on the edge of it.
So you're saying all 6?
Yeah, I just measured it. It's all of them.
All right. So no bonus. So it's 7 dice, no bonus.
Yep.
One,
Owie.
2. Grateful for that. Moved. Melees. Just 1.
Yep.
So you're at 4 because you've got the berm.
Right.
You have to reroll successes. I've got 6 because I have my sword. 6 to 4
What do you have 6?
because I have 4 plus my 5 plus my sword. Oh, what am I? Wow, boy, am I screwed up in the head. 4 plus my sword.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
3 plus
better.
4 to 4.
Yep.
But you must reroll successes.
Correct.
2. 1 doesn't matter.
1.
But you do
doesn't
have to
matter.
re-roll that. You do have to re-roll that because that'll
Right.
determine the margin of victory. None. 2 hits.
None.
2 hits, I take 1. And you stay. I go. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Nobody died. Okay, we're starting over. 31. You get some mo dice. Proceed, please.
All right. First core.
Yeah, I actually found the spot at Wagram where LaSalle died. It's actually now the farthest extent of the Viennese train system.
Yeah, you were telling me that. All right. So
No, I was just Bloody Bill asked about it. Yeah, he dies out there. It's funny, he dies pointlessly too because the battle's over. He's shot by a Grenzer.
I don't think this guy can make contact.
Who dat?
Or quant.
Because he can't. No, right, because his center point isn't pointing. Well, is that center point thing once he pivot? Because remember, you get 45 degrees of pivot.
Okay, well, he can pivot then.
Let's see here. May pivot on its center point 45 degrees, and then his charge moves straight line.
He can do that.
Yeah, I don't see why he couldn't. I think that's right.
All right.
As
All
much
right.
as much
So
as whatever it is.
he's in
It's 1, 2.
1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yep. Oh, I didn't know that. Stop. I get to shoot at you. These guys can shoot even though they moved.
Oh,
So before we do anything,
well, do that.
yeah, it's because bloody well, yeah, gonna. That's what the wheel means.
Okay.
Thank you, Hasdrubal.
Yeah, they're horse artillery. That makes sense.
Yeah, 6.5 inches. It's our first shot with these horse artillery. 5 guns at 6.5. What's that mean modifier wise? You're not in cover, you're not concealed, you're not obstructed, and you are not an enemy artillery unit. Okay, so no penalties. Artillery fire. This is outside of short range. It is long range. Oh, I see. Because if it's at short range, so I just get 6 dice looking for 6s, or 5 dice. I'm
5
sorry.
dice. Yeah.
Yes, 5 dice for 6.
Yep.
Take that.
2 of them.
And I
2
gotta
of
mark-
them.
I gotta mark off a gunpowder. All right, so you moved 1, 2, 3.
Correct. All right. Fourth core.
4 core activation.
Well, he can't actually get there because of the town.
Yeah, like I said, if that town wasn't there, I'd have
Yeah,
charged you with horse an age ago.
He can't actually get there, so there really isn't a 4 core activation.
All right.
What there is a reserve activation.
Four. Five. Six.
All right. And now I think it's going to be probably
Onesies.
onesies. Right, this gent is getting the hell out.
Oh, okay. He's got to move straight, though.
Yeah, I'll turn him like that then.
Okay. That's cool.
And move like that.
7, 8. Sorry. Because that cost you 2.
Stutterheim here. Square up. Like that. And move. I want to get him far enough. He's 3. So he can shoot.
Well, he can't because he moved.
Well, not this turn,
Roger
but
that. That was 10.
all right. Artillery moves how far again? 2-1. So 2. So 12. 6.
6, yeah. Those are big guns. Speaking of 12. $14. $16. $18. Let me double check. Continue. I believe I just called out 18, correct? Yep.
Correct.
That is your lot.
All right. So
Shoot first.
should have waited and moved that guy. Yep, there's some stuff there that I really wanted to do. All right, so from a shooting perspective, this guy,
What about him?
he gets to shoot.
Yeah, he does. Who's he like to shoot at? That guy right there?
Yeah,
And
well,
there's
he kind of has to shoot there.
Yep, and there's that cannon we talked about.
Yep.
7
so
dice,
he's a
no
7.
bonus. 7 dice, no bonus.
Nope.
You had a funny interpretation of 7 dice.
How about 2?
That's a bunch.
It'll be 2. This guy can't shoot. This guy can't shoot. This guy can't do anything. These guys are moving. I think that might be...
Hit for the shooting.
Yeah, because Stutterheim turned, so
Right.
he can't shoot. I think that's all the shooting.
And I think it's what, 1 melee, right? This one right
1
here?
melee right here.
So you're oversized.
Yep.
But you were in the weeds with me. So I think that's
Right,
5.
so I'm a
both
5.
ways. And I'm a 3 because of the in the weeds.
Right.
5 to 3. Youch.
Try 2.
Whew. That could have been worse. I got scared for a second. You got to eat 1, and I got to get out of here. All right.
And that should be it.
This is my last turn. This is it. Very dramatic. Do I have some Mo dice? Are you ready?
You're ready.
Thank you. Good. Taking an awful risk, Veda. This had better work. Two. To Bloody Bill's point, I would never play this game without the ammo limits. I think it really makes the guns make more sense. I'm done.
All right.
Shooting. 3 dice right there.
Yep.
No bonus. Yeah, nothing. Three dice here with a bonus. One hit. Six dice here. Bonus. Oh, sorry, three. Three. 3 dice. No bonus. One hit. Imagine this guy's my target, right? From here?
Yep.
3 plus 1, 4 with a bonus. Because I got the cannon.
You're firing uphill, too. Does that make any difference?
Nope, that's defending uphill is in
Yep.
combat. So
Yep.
one hit. One hit. One dude right there. Cannon. Who's closest? Let's find out. Oh, that's right. If it's beyond canister range, I get to pick with the guns.
Yeah, you get to pick.
Yeah, that guy's my greater concern right now. Can't see him. 4 dice. Yeah. Can never. We don't shoot enough artillery for me to remember. Four dice.
Yeah, 4 dice.
For 6, no bonus. Nothing. Excuse me, please. Must reduce my gunpowder. Okay. Well, this is it.
Yep.
I'm going to take a before and after shot. This is it, the big finish.
Well, there's virtually no chance that you're going to lose 4 units.
Well, still. I would tend to agree, but it's still a... I'm glad it came down to something this close. Here we go. I'll give you some Mo dice. Holy cow. Yeah, pretty much just move what you like.
All right.
Jeez.
All right, so first core. So this guy can turn 45, so like that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
And he can do this.
He can.
Crunch. And the rest of first core, even though I activated him, really can't move. Not that it's worth moving them at this point.
Right. That's 3.
Yeah, I mean, the problem here is that it's last turn, so
Yeah.
there's just it's not worth doing a whole lot.
That was my conclusion. You'll notice the guard is still parked on Lobau.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. Because if I move, I can't shoot, so there's no point in even moving them.
Right. It's just melees you're looking at right now.
Right, which there's basically one that makes any kind of sense. Yeah, that's all there is to it. That's the only thing I can do.
All right.
Because nothing else makes sense for a melee.
Right, because I've got the ditch. You're not going to knock me out that hard.
Yeah, I mean, even if I won and threw you back, there's nobody going to die.
Right. You're not going to cost me 6 points.
Right. Now, and that's too far.
And you'd have to get around dude here.
Right, I'd have to get around him. So, yeah, so there's just, I mean, it's not even worth rolling it.
All right. So you got any shoot? Yeah, you got some shooting you want to do though, right?
Yeah, but why bother?
True, you're not going to kill me. So let's see how the
Right,
melee
I mean,
ends.
it's not going to do anything.
Right. So let's see how the melee ends up, just because that's interesting.
It's not going to, I mean, okay, so what if it kills you?
Right. So that's it.
That's it. It doesn't do anything. It's.
Well, we did it. We did it.
We're done.
At 10 o'clock, no less.
Well, 10 o'clock your time.
True, good point.
Yeah.
But we brought it in. So this game ran with all our rules learning and everything, what, about 9 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
So we played one of the largest games that I've seen for the Blucher system in about 9 hours to a close French win. Because, again, according to the rules, I held the Statler arm down here. Obviously I have to fight to try and defend Aspern-Essling. Because that's 6 points I can't afford to lose. Especially on day 1, may I note. Where my morale is, 14?
Right.
So I guess it's all about the Austrians coming for me like a clown car.
Yeah, the Austrians have to attack, and if I have a quibble about this scenario, it's ignoring the bridge.
I would agree. It's too easy. I mean, they do delay my guys coming, which is fair.
Right.
But even the DBN, the De Bellis Napoleonicus scenario, has extensive rules about how many guys can get across, when is the bridge open, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, and that's a big part of Aspern-Essling.
Sure. No dispute. No dispute.
But yeah, I mean the challenge for the Austrians here is they are on the attack, and they have to do that. I don't really know that I recalled that the victory condition was to hold the Statler arm. Nonetheless, regardless of that, remembering it or not, the French army still isn't broken.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the Statler arm is a nice thing because it's an objective. Ultimately, how are you going to get to the Statler arm without breaking my morale?
Right.
Which you almost did, let it be observed.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, it's very close. I mean, but in all likelihood, you're at 3.
Yes, this guy probably is dead.
Yeah.
So 3 morale, that's not great.
Right. At 3 to 14.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's just a matter of the time running out. But no, it's and neither of us really understanding a great deal about how Blucher thinks. I guess I think I understand it more now. But let's see if there's any general commentary out there. Yeah, Hasdrubal's comment: the French quote win end quote. Yeah, and that's and I feel that way. I mean, I think ultimately it's a comment we made earlier, which was yes, Napoleon gets his army off the field in order and able to come back for 3 months later and fight the Battle of Wagram. That's true. But nobody except the bulletins, what is it? There's that French phrase, to lie like a bulletin. Mm-hmm. Nobody except the bulletins Napoleon is sending back believes that Napoleon wins this battle. And I kind of feel the same way.
Yeah, well, and from that perspective, I think it's a fairly historic outcome, right? I mean, without the artificiality of the victory conditions here, several turns ago it started making sense for the French to get the hell off the battlefield.
Yes. Or, right, at a minimum, doing what Napoleon did, charging desperately into this area here to just try to slow the Austrians down.
Right.
And then everybody else's job is get out. Get on to Lobau and get gone. But it should not go unnoticed, and it is much to your credit that both Aspern and Essling are in Austrian hands.
Right.
So that's
and pretty much were held the entirety of the second day.
Yes. Yeah, I took it briefly. What about our second turn today?
Yeah, you took Aspern, half of Aspern.
Yeah, I never touched
one turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Austrians held both towns. The real challenge for the Austrians was just having enough time to maneuver around this flank, right? I mean, First Corps is starting to come around here where they could actually do some damage, but they're running out of time.
And having crawled over some of this terrain right here in the Gemeinde Au, which is what this is, I'm giggling madly to myself about the fact that, you decided to deploy. There's guard cavalry cuirassers hanging out in these trees. No, there's not.
Right.
That's a bad day. So, let's see if anybody's got any final thoughts. Yeah, and Bloody Bill's right. The Austrians have to go all in on day one. That's right. I think were I to play the Austrians, that would be my strategy, and I'd probably get myself killed that way. But yeah, when the French morale is down around 14, losing Aspern and Essling, suddenly you're down at 8. It could be a pretty desperate affair awfully quickly, depending on how the dice rolls go. Plus, the Austrians have these stupid big units, which they did historically. So, well, great. Well, thanks so much, everybody who shows up and watches this later. Hope we've showed you how much we like Blucher. And I want it on record, we finished a Saturday night fight.
Indeed.
Take that. Great game, Doug. Thanks for it. And thanks for everybody, especially our rules kibitzers. We really appreciate you keeping us on the straight and narrow.
And don't forget, we did finish the first pair of the SPI 30 Years War Quad.
We did. That's right. That's another one that goes down. I know we finished a couple of our sharp practices. I know we finished our...
And we the last time we played Fighting Sail, we finished that game.
Oh, yes, we finished both. You've actually been in on 2 Fighting Sail games that have...
2 Fighting Sail games we finished.
So we're not that bad about it. But nonetheless, this was exciting. And this, as you can all tell, is a pretty darn big battle. And I still think, for this scale, I think Blucher is a hot... One of the things I'm looking at is what's the best set of rules to do a battle like this. And I think Blucher acquits itself very, very well in that respect. And I'll show you just how much we've inspired some folks, Doug, and the people watching. check this out. This is done by somebody inspired by our broadcasts. This is the Battle of Ebelsburg.
Oh, very nice.
So you can see people are upping their map game,
Yeah.
but still using the same basic principles and different counters, and so it's the same basic kit. Although these are clearly just scans, not just, but these are scans of the cards,
Right.
which are quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, folks are taking.
Yeah, no, this is good.
This is very lovely. So people are doing some really exciting things with Tabletop Simulator, and
Yeah, I like what they've done with this. This is a nice setup.
wait a minute, Hasdrubal, you have an Across the Danube game? Where's that? Is that for? Yeah, no. This is terrific graphics. This is Zupferd on Tabletop Simulator. He actually got in touch with me. We talked a little bit about how to do this and some of the licensing issues, and he's sort of run with it. I want to figure out how he makes maps, because this is glorious. Is it called Across the Danube, Hasdrubal? But yes, we did finish the Rebels and Patriots game. That was Jason Pratt, Saberman, versus Barth, playing as Vance, playing as Barthart, and he won, and Saberman won. So that was one of the Captain Fun series of games. Cool. So yeah, I'm excited by the fact that other people are inspired by what we're doing. Shoot, I mean, I want to just play this right now, right? I mean, this is a great looking game.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this, and I'm really interested in where he got the map.
Well, I believe he got this from JMM. I believe it's Jean-Marie.
Okay.
The guy, I
Okay.
think this is straight from his wonderful Hist War game for the PC. I'm going to switch real quick to the GM mode so that I can show everybody what this all looks like. This includes a very nice little précis, if you look over here, Doug, of the
I saw that, yeah.
the strategic situation based on the modern Google map. So that's pretty cool too. No, this is a lovely, lovely map. This is the sort of thing when I was 12 or 10, first falling in love with military history, I'd have poured over this map till hell wouldn't have it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And you can, and it's it's easy too. You see where the roads are, you see where the rough terrain is, and I did check, it is in scale. So this one would work very well too. This is very, very lovely. So if you are on TTS, definitely take a look at this game from Zupferd. You should all have this. You should all support each other and get out there and spread the word that this is a wonderful. I had a conversation on Twitter today with a fella where I told him that, frankly, if I can find a game and play it on TTS, I'm just not playing it on the tabletop. I am just not. But yeah, to Bloody Bill's point, well, one of the ways you can get together and try to play these games, we have a forum now over at Armchair Dragoons to organize Saturday night fights. One of the things that Doug and I have talked about is the fact that we don't often enough have a clear sense of how many people want to play, so we don't, and what they want to play, so we don't know what games to pick and sides and all that other stuff. So definitely check that out, and it's one of the ways we certainly organize them. But well, I won't bore you.
Yeah, jump in. It'll make it easier for us to figure out what to play.
It is absolutely a great map. It's gorgeous. It makes me think that there's really no limits to what we could do. If this is from JMM's game, which I happen to own, I got to figure out. He and I have known each other for a lot of years, since he was with Battlefront, actually being published by Battlefront. And if this is where this is from, I'm going to get me a Borodino map. Is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because if you get way over to the top side of the map here, some of these trees
Yeah.
almost have a 3D look, so you almost wonder if this is
A PC game.
like,
Is this a zoom out view essentially?
right.
And if it
Right.
is, it's well, I
I mean, the houses that are down here in the towns, I don't know. I don't know that it's the PC game specifically. Maybe it's from briefing materials, but
I'm kind of curious what this is right here.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I do know it's wonderful, and I want more of them.
Yeah, this is huge. This map is really adds a lot to the game.
Yep. And I want to be clear. I love Ross's maps. I love the old
Mhm.
Ultra maps. I think they're great. But the color and the detail, it really does feel like you're Napoleon sticking pins in a map lying on the floor.
Right.
So, well, with that, I'm going to wrap the broadcast, and as always, say thanks to everybody who joined us. And we are Armchair Dragoons. Please join us over at Saturday Night Fights. We love to have new players. We'd love to have you watch and love to have you comment, but we would love to have new players. And I'll build just about anything. I would love to build a Borodino. I'm going to build a Wagram, and I would love to build a Leipzig. So, that's the thing about playing a game like Blucher. You might as well dream big because there's not too many other ways to do it. So please join us. But thanks to my buddy Doug as always, and thanks to you, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening.